and it is more than an efficiency endeavour, according to one of Australia's big banks that say your ag tech data is actually your roadmap to success. General Manager of Agribusiness at CommBank, Natasha Greenwood, is here to explain why her financial institution has such an interest in farm innovation. Tash, we've got to start with the big news because I missed a dinner the other night and my phone was abuzz with the big CommBank announcement.
Oh, look, we had a fabulous time last night, and firstly thanks to everybody that joined us at the CommBank Nose to Tail dinner last night. It was our absolute privilege to be able to announce that we've entered into a strategic partnership with online emissions measurement platform Ruminati to be able to provide to CommBank agribusiness customers on an opt-in basis and commencing from July 2024, the opportunity to use Ruminati Prime. The reason that we're doing that is because we're hearing from our customers, they're deeply curious about what are the things that they can do to ensure that their farming enterprise is future fit. And so earlier this year, we undertook a pilot with 50 of our producers across Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria and Tasmania with Ruminati to really understand how producers would work with this sort of a platform. And we knew that going into the pilot, our pilot producers told us that only 75% had attempted a baseline before. All of them wanted help in understanding how to complete their baseline, but importantly, they wanted support to know what to do with it once they'd achieved it. So given the overwhelming success of that pilot, we're absolutely thrilled to be able to continue that relationship with Ruminati into 2024 and offer what we believe is an Australian first for the banking sector to help our customers actually understand their baseline, but importantly, then model their abatement options. And this really gets back to what do I do with it? So I've got my number, now what? And so we saw through our pilot producers that the most popular abatement options that were modelled were around pasture management and around herd management. So
that's quite surprising, isn't it?
It really was. And we were sort of expecting that it might come in the areas of maybe soil carbon or energy or even tree plantings. But what our producers were particularly interested in is what happens to my emissions profile if I adjust my stocking rates? What happens to my emissions profile if I use less urea, less lime or less super? So we're terribly excited about the announcement last night and we're really looking forward to many more of our customers having the opportunity to measure their baseline and model abatement options.
I mean, Ruminati is such a fascinating platform too. It's from the brains of brilliant farmers and it really takes what is a bit of a quagmire for a lot of people and makes it something tangible they can pop their data into, manoeuvre things and look at different scenarios. But as a bank, you are actually ag tech agnostic, so
Absolutely.
You're happy for your customers to use whatever platform they want. The benefit though for your customers is they're going to have access to this platform immediately.
That's right, and we've heard from our customers, many of them are already using the MyMLA calculator or they might be using the Dairy Australia carbon calculator, and that's terrific because we want to encourage measurement. If we think about what we've seen amongst our customer cohort over the last year, we've got those producers that are well advanced because they've got capacity and they've got capability, so they're already well on their journey. But we've got many customers who are very curious. They are also somewhat confused because there's a lot of information coming in. So what we want to do is we want to demystify and we want to untangle how our producers can think about what they're going to need to do with their farm data or what they can do with their farm data to really build resilience, to improve profitability, to improve productivity and also to demonstrate their sustainability credentials. So it's going to be a fantastic opportunity into 2024 to be able to support more of our producers to do that.
I just think it's so fascinating the amount of interest CommBank has in the ag tech space. You also do some partnerships with Pear Tree. There's other ag techs you're involved with?
Absolutely. I think one of the things that we deeply recognise is that Australian ag is a diverse, it's a complex, it's a thriving, but it's also a very agile industry, and it needs to be because our sector is so much different to what happens in the EU and in the US. We have to be super lean, super productive, super creative in order to compete on the global world stage. So we're really partnering with those providers that we think have got solutions that can either simplify things for our customers, that can provide insights to our customers, or who can actually help us as a bank demystify and untangle things for our clients. So we're working with Pear Tree to see how their platform can support our customers and we can deliver better solutions, really to make it easier for our customers to deal with their bank. We're working with businesses like Agri to see how we can actually use geospatial and remote sensing technology to be able to understand more about our producers' enterprise and how we can help. We're also using that to understand the resilience in our own agricultural portfolio. But they're not the only ones. There are so many ag tech providers out there. We've just enjoyed some time with AgriWeb today. We've had them on our panel talking about how the insights from the AgriWeb platform is really helping producers making timely, informed decisions that really help the future profitability, productivity and success of their farming enterprises.
Well, Tash, we're coming to the end of People's Day. How does tomorrow kick off for you? Where am I going to see you around the grounds?
Oh, look, we're absolutely thrilled to be here for the week. We've got a wonderful marquee. For all of you who are here at Beef Week that might be watching on, please drop by and see us at the CommBank marquee, which is at the entrance to the parade ring. We've got a range of events on this week. So today we were talking about how farm data is changing the face of farming. If you missed that session, we'd love to talk to you about it in our marquee. But similarly, tomorrow morning, we're talking about the dynamics of the red meat industry. And I've got an amazing panel. So there are three gents who probably don't know more about the beef industry combined than others. So we've got Jason Strong representing his views.
Yes,
we've got
XMLA.
Fred Hughes from Hughes Pastoral.
Yes.
And of course, we've got Steve Rennie from Coles, all talking about their views on red meat. For those of you that might be interested in coming along to that, please come and see us at the CommBank stand. We'd love to give you a ticket. And of course, on Wednesday, we're going to be talking about all things soil carbon with Terry McCosker and Acumentis. So a great week planned. But of course, above all of that, it's just a terrific opportunity, Lyndsey, to connect with our customers, to connect with the industry, hear from others who are leaders in this space and really take the sector forward.
Natasha Greenwood, your energy is palpable and I think you really capture the vibes of Beef 2024. Thanks for your time today.
Thanks.
Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this break.